Right, welcome back to the channel, guys. It's been a long time. I've had a terrible day. Obviously, Arsenal have lost. It's been ages since I made a video. My phone broke today, so I mean, it still works. I can text, but you know, can't fucking actually call people. No sound comes out of it, so I couldn't actually record the video. So I'm doing it on my Mac, hence the shitty sound quality, the shitty images, whatever it is. But what brought me back is obviously I stopped making the videos because lockdown restrictions ended here and there was actually things to do. I could go out and drink, have fun, go back down the gym, that kind of stuff, play football myself. But when stuff like this happens today, obviously I need to vent, need to reach out. And of course, what's happened? Arsenal have lost over 2 legs to Villarreal. Very disappointing. There isn't really much we can talk about as fans. I don't really want to say, oh, over the 2 legs they're better than us, whatever. It was a poor showing from start to finish, but really, this is right this second the very lowest it's ever been. To lose in a semi-final when you're 1 goal down, when you're at home. Essentially, going into this, we had 90 minutes to find ourselves a goal. Now, we hated on Arsene Wenger, but there is no way an old, should have been retired centre back playing against us back in the day would have ever come off that pitch thinking he's done nothing. Today, for Villarreal, it was so easy. They've drawn 0-0 at the Emirates. We needed a goal. Like, that's all we needed. They were never going to score tonight, really. Let's be real. They're not a good team at all. And they've got a 0-0. This is the worst it's ever been. We didn't even make a very, very poor goalkeeper do anything. He didn't make a save. He made lots of errors in the game, but he didn't make any saves. Aubameyang's been terrible all season. He's just got to head it in and comes off his shoulder and hits the inside of the post. Yeah, you can argue that's unlucky, but Aubameyang, man, free header, head it in. I'm not even going to bother with edits in this video. It's just really disappointing that it's come to this point. I've always been Arteta in, give him till the end of next season. He's building value in the squad. Certain players that had no future at Arsenal are now going to be worth something, but it's just not the case. I thought there was a process, and there's been many people out there saying I'm stupid, there is no process, any of this shit. It's true, there isn't. Arteta is just completely out of his depth. He's completely useless. He's dog shit, and he has to go today. This was the final sort of straw for me. Watching that team have no direction, the way we were set up with just partying midfield, essentially nothing else. Odegaard, who just isn't good enough. Emil Smith-Rowe is not good enough to be Arsenal's number 10. He's a very good player, very good to have in the squad, but he is not a number 10. He's never going to give you enough goals or create enough goals. Aubameyang's completely washed and finished. Didn't even hear of him. I'm sick of him. Terrible. I mean, who else is there to talk about? Saka had probably one of his worst games in an Arsenal shirt tonight. The back four is what it is. I mean, Tierney's not even fit to play. He still looks like one of our best players. I was speaking to a mate, like, he was saying Pepe's on it today, and I'm like, yeah, that shows you how shit he is. Pepe was actually good tonight, but this is him in his fucking best period, his beast mode. He's fucking useless. He can't even get a shot off, no goals. He's not a match winner. He's awful. And this just resonates through the whole squad. I mean, Partey, we've bought a midfielder that is a very good player when he's alongside very good players, so complements them, lets them go about and work hard, doing what they do best, which is create goals and basically do the business in the final third. He, unfortunately, is surrounded by useless players, like players on loan from Real Madrid who aren't good enough, players who should be retiring, players that are not even good enough to get in their national team, over Olivier Giroud, who we sold because we thought he wasn't good enough. So it really just shows you where we are. We're bringing on Eddie Nketiah and players like Willian, whatever you want to call him, to fucking get goals and rescue our season. It's poor. I did say it'd be funny if we drew 0-0 and went out, because it just shows you where we are as a club. We're absolutely nothing club. Anyone can boss us. Terrible. But this is depressing. It's we're not talking about, a game that we've dominated and we've been unlucky. We're talking about a game that really Villarreal were in control of the game from pretty much the first 10 minutes or whatever they scored in the first leg. We didn't do anything. Absolutely nothing. Man United should dispatch of these with ease. They've got nothing going forward, and they're not exactly good in defending, are they? Their goalie's woeful. Dropped everything, gave us chances. I mean, as Arsenal fans, we want Martinelli to start all the time. Once again, the guy, I've said it. What is it that we see in him? He's energetic and he gives a lot on the football pitch, but he actually has no technical ability. He's not a classy player. He's just hard work, determination, and he makes things happen. Yeah, but how far has the club come that a player with not many senior goals for the club really has scored one great goal against Chelsea, and we're still living off that, and the fact that he sprints at the ball, and closes people down and puts in maximum effort. It's not good, is it? That is the player that all the fans want to see. Saka, of course, he's going to have poor games. He's young. I'm being harsh on Martinelli as well. There, I'm obviously depressed, watching this team all season, thinking maybe we'll do something, but it's poor. There's not really much else to say. It's terrible. I just thought I'd get this out there, really, because it's quite depressing to be an Arsenal fan at the moment, and a fan of any football team with fucking no fans there. It's boring. The games are boring. They're dull. They're stale. There's nothing on the line. But this has been an awful season. I don't know where we're sitting. I couldn't even care less, to be honest, whether we're 10th, 11th, 9th, 7th. It really doesn't matter. It's abysmal. Arteta's not the one. This football club is in the mud. Fucking AFTV is going to be getting the views tonight. Like, it's really depressing. I don't really know what to say. Where do we even go from here? Like, realistically, Arteta should be packing his bags with his shitty assistants who don't tell him to change anything. The guy has played a whole 90 minutes of football, creating no chances with the same formation. Didn't change any personnel to do a tactical change. It's just like for like. Hector Bellerin is finished. He's useless. Does nothing going forward. Yes, he put the ball in for Aubameyang, but he is poor. A half-fit Tierney is 10 times better. Like, it's awful. It's an awful, awful state of this football club. I don't like any of the players. I don't like the whole squad as a whole. I can't relate to anything. The videos I see on Instagram from Aubameyang, he's an absolute waste man. These players are poor. They give me no belief, no pride. Like, I'm wearing this just for this fucking video. You think I ever wear this shitty top outside? No way. No fucking way. Yeah, it is a poor state of affairs. There's not really much else to say, really. I hope most people see this, but it's it's really poor. Arsenal are so far away from where we need to be. We need to walk the donkey out now. I've been, like I said, backed him, said I want to keep him, and look, maybe tomorrow morning I'll wake up and go, maybe I'm harsh, but I don't think so. Guy's done. He's tactically clueless. Doesn't change anything. We're one of the most boring teams to watch in the world of football, let alone the Premier League. We created almost no chances against Villarreal over 2 legs. They are terrible. They offer nothing going forward, but somehow they've managed 2 goals against us. It's poor. It's just really, really poor. But luckily, we've got the Premier League to look forward to and more defeats, I'm sure. And yeah, what are we going to do? Who are we going to sell? No one wants Aubameyang. No one's going to want Lacazette. Who's our most valuable asset? Saka. Does anyone want to buy Mari? Who's queuing up to buy Holding, Bellerin, fucking Cedric? I mean, I'd sell literally everyone's for sale for me. There's a couple of players that I would keep: Saka, Partey, Tierney, maybe Martinelli. But even then, like realistically, if someone was to come in with something ridiculous, I'd get rid. Like, we need a completely new squad. The whole team is. Sorry, I have to fucking. The thing's almost gone. The screen's almost fucking died. Yeah, just one of those days. Where do we go from here? Who the fuck knows? But like, seriously, who saw that coming? I think we all did. Did any Arsenal fan truly believe we were going to win today? I don't know. I speak to people, and no one is confident of this team. There's no consistency in it. You don't know who's playing. I mean, Holding's in, he's out. Gabriel's in, he's out. Fucking Chambers is in, he's out. Like, there is no consistency in this team. Pepe's in, playing well. He gets dropped. I don't fucking know. It's poor. It's absolute shambles. I don't know where we go. Like, what do we think, guys? Like, what do we think we're gonna do? Because I've never seen anything quite as bad as this. It's depressing. The club's in the absolute mud. We're finished. We got a finished manager before he's even started his career. Like, only Arsenal, right? We'd get a manager that's finished before it's even started. I mean, nah, not good enough. Not good enough. I'm sick of it. I'm done. See you later. Peace.